Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Yashua Gaming, where if you're new to channel, guys, I would like you to kill, murder, and smash that little subscribe button, and also to ring that bell notification, guys. Alright, so this is my brand new channel, so all you gotta do is to subscribe and ring that bell notification so that you stay updated. Alright, so in this new video, guys, I'm just gonna show you quickly how we're gonna display our FPS. Alright, on screen display FPS on any particular games such as Fortnite, AAA games, right? Overwatch, God of War, right? Any game that you have on your PC, any game, how you can display your FPS, show your GPU temperature, usage, and etc. Alright, at the frame time. Okay, it's the best way as possible. Alright, so for that you'll need of this MSI Afterburner and a Riva Tuner. Okay, so Riva Tuner looks something like this. Riva Tuner statistic server, alright, and MSI Afterburner. So first of all, you wanna run MSI Afterburner. Alright, so basically it's gonna look something like this. Okay, so this is a default. Alright, this is a default thing. Alright, so you wanna click the settings right here. Settings, you wanna go to monitoring. First, you can go to, let's say, benchmark on-screen display, okay, and you can add those display hotkeys, like to show on-screen display. To toggle on-screen display, I set it to Alt plus T, Alt S, Alt H to hide on-screen display. All right. Alright, so after you've set your display hotkeys, you're gonna go to monitoring, and in this graph right here, in this hardware monitoring, okay, active hardware monitoring graphs, then we're gonna select our GPU usage. Okay, so basically you wanna click on override group name, and you wanna write, say you have an RTX 3070 AM I know, maybe an RX 5700 XT, or I know what graphic cards you have. I have an RTX 4080, so I'm gonna write my RTX 4080 right here. Okay, I'm gonna hit apply. Alright, don't click on showing on screen display, we don't need that. Alright, then this one is for GPU temp, so enable this, and you wanna override group name. So here you can write temp, alright, like something like GPU temp, alright, and then core clock. As you can see, I give this one as GPU clock. And then what do we need? We need like memory usage. Alright, so I give this one as mem dot usage. Alright, like this. Okay, then we have this one, nope, don't use this, and this memory clock. Override, click on override group name and do it like this, memory clock. Okay. You can give any name, so I'm just gonna do it like this. This is a GPU power. If you'd like to, you can add like GPU power. Alright, so fan speed, if you want to show your GPU fan speed, you can do that, but I'm just gonna skip that part. I'm gonna go to CPU usage and CPU temperature. So basically, alright, so this is my RAM usage. I override the group name. I have 16 times 2, 32 gigabytes and DDR4 RAM. Alright, where's the CPU clock? Alright, so I override this one and I give it as CPU clock. Okay, and you're gonna find CPU usage now. I believe it's right here, and if you would like to give like CPU power as well, I would not get into that. Alright, CPU usage. Okay, so this is your current CPU. I have a Ryzen 7 5700G. Okay, And if you do have like I don't know, like an R5 Ryzen 5 5600X, or maybe Ryzen 7 7600X. All right, so basically what you need to do is you're gonna enable this right here, this tick, and you're gonna override group name, and here you're gonna manually write your CPU name. So I have this, I'm just gonna add something like this, AMD you can add, so I'm just gonna Ryzen 5700G. I'm gonna apply, and now I'm gonna move down. Okay, so this is my RAM, and now frame rate. Okay, so this is FPS. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write FPS right here, override group name FPS, and if you'd like to I don't know, frame rate minimum, average, 1% low, 0.1% low. Okay, and frame time, if you'd like to add that, so I'm just gonna hit apply on this, and frame rate maximum, you can do that as well, but I'm just gonna stick with my FPS and then frame time. All right, just like this. Okay, all right, and I'm just gonna hit apply. Okay, I'm gonna minimize the MSI Afterburner. Now in the Riva statistic tuner, I'm gonna click setup right here. I'm gonna go to plugins. Okay, so once it's in plugins, I'm gonna see overlay editor.dll. I'm gonna enable this, and then I'm gonna click setup, or you can double tap on this right here. Okay, so this is basically my setup right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna edit out all of it. Alright, so basically what you need to do is you wanna go to, first I'm gonna click new. Alright, let me do a new one. Do you want to save changes? Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna go to this one, data sources. So I'm gonna add like or you can just manually press on Ctrl D on your keyboard. This will open the overlay data sources, and from here you'll be able to see. Alright, so we click edit. Alright, basically you're gonna click setup. Hold on, so let me remove all of these. Alright, so I'm gonna select the first one, I'm gonna hold shift, and then I'm gonna select I'm gonna click on the last one. All of it will be selected. I'm gonna click remove. Alright, so basically it's gonna be something like this. Alright, so what you need to do is to click add. You're gonna click on this and go to MSI Afterburner, and now here all you have to do is to enable all of these. Okay, enable all of these, so what you're going to use. Alright, so I'll be using all of this. Alright, so as you can see right now, my GPU usage, my GPU temperature, core clock, GPU power, memory usage, memory clock, CPU usage, CPU, and so on. I'm gonna hit OK. Alright, next you wanna click add. Okay, so basically this is a text layer, so you can press Ctrl, and or you can just using your mouse, you can zoom in and out. Okay, so it's really easy. It's really that simple. So, and you can click on the layer. As you can see here, it says copy, and then layer, once again paste. All right, or you can manually press on your keyboard Ctrl C and Ctrl V, just like that. Okay, all right, so basically right here, let me just leave that. So basically this, I'm gonna call it as my GPU name, which is it's an NVIDIA RTX 4080. Okay, I'm gonna hit OK, and right here I'm gonna remove this text layer in the hypertext. I'm gonna click this, and this is a GPU usage, right? I'm gonna click on add current value macro. So what this would do, it will change the text layer into the value. Okay, so once I hit OK, you can see it's gonna now display my GPU usage, okay, in percentage. Now right here I'm gonna write GPU temp. Okay, hit OK, and now I can just copy this and duplicate this as well. Okay, so once duplicate, now instead of usage you can write GPU temperature here. Okay, temperature. Okay, and now it's gonna preview the GPU temperature, or you can just do it manually, like click here and look for GPU temperature and click add current value to macro. hit OK. OK, as you can see. What else we've got? Alright, so yeah, fuck, I forgot. So yeah, core clock, GPU clock, and then GPU power. Alright, so what was that? GPU clock, right? So I'm just gonna copy, paste. Alright, GPU, where is it? Core clock? Yeah, is it core clock? Yes. This. Okay. Alright. And now GPU power. GPU power. Double click this. Remove. Where's it? GPU power. I don't see power. Where's power? Yeah, here it is. Alright. Add current value to macro. Okay. Hit OK. And GPU power is showing like 53 watts watt each. Alright, and right here, of course, and next, what do we get after adding all of this? We have like CPU, okay, CPU usage and CPU clock, and then RAM. We have memory usage as well, memory clock. Okay, so what do we add first? Mem usage. What is mem usage? So hold on, I kind of forgot what was. Okay, so memory usage. Okay, all right, mem usage, I did this, and memory clock this. Okay, all right, good. Cancel this, and then right here I'm gonna edit this mem usage. Okay, don't alright, okay, memory usage, something like that, and I'll be adding. Okay, so now you can move this right here, up here, this one. Alright, let's mem usage, something like this, and instead of this I'm gonna click and was it memory usage, that, hit OK. Alright, now I'm just gonna paste this as memory clock. Instead of usage, I'm just gonna write mem clock. Okay, mem clock. Okay, so instead of usage here, if you just remove this, but for memory usage, it's mh, like something like this, memory clock. All right, if I'm not wrong. All right, let's see, memory clock, right, and add current value macro. Okay, so as you can see, memory clock, and then it's mhz. All right, now we have this, we've added that, and lastly, no, not lastly, what am I saying? Horizon. Alright, something like this, and this is gonna be my CPU usage, right? Add value macro, hit apply, okay. And then CPU clock. Alright, so just remove all of this, and core clock, not CPU clock, yeah. And don't forget to add current value macro. Alright, and what else do we got? We've got like RAM usage, right? So RAM, oh shit, it's not usage, it's I'm just gonna leave it like this, 30 GB DDR4. Oops, that's too much sauce. Fuck, let's remove that DDR4. Alright, so yeah, this one should be good, and got this, put it right here. Oh shit. and remove this, and this one is for where's RAM. Okay, RAM usage at current value to macro, hit OK. Alright, and yeah, you can RAM, yeah, now it's looking good. And lastly, alright, and lastly will be my FPS. So FPS, and I would like to display this as 150. Okay, so it shows big, something like this, and yeah, cut paste this FPS, so this will display my FPS. Okay, so instead of this for FPS, just write FR. Alright, or you can just go there, click frame rate, and this uses, so yeah, frame rate, just write this FR. Why? Because if you do it like this, frame rate, and add current value to macro, and if you hit OK, it's just gonna show you 62 FPS, which, and it will be like this, it will not changes. Right, so just write this FR for FPS. Alright, so now let's see. As you can see, 63, and now it changes 63, 62. Alright, so 150 like this, yeah, as you can see. And now just below we're gonna add like oh shit, hold on, add text layer, and if you'd like to say something like frame time, or maybe make it like this, just frame time. And now this one, do not frame time. Okay, so you're gonna add embedded graph, and you're gonna use, if you wanna use custom template, then you're gonna use custom template. You can insert like background style, etc. Okay, but I'm gonna use custom template. I'm gonna hit OK, apply OK. So it's gonna be like this, my frame time. Alright, and alright, just me frame time. So this is gonna be like 75, something like this, and this will be MS. Frame rate, frame time, and like this, apply OK. Alright, so it's going to look something like this, and you can cover it right here. You can, if it's too big, you can reduce it as well. So basically this sounds good. So frame time, let me move this up, and this is will be the following frame time. So where do I put it? Okay, something like this. Okay, and now say you're satisfied from here, what you need to do is, say you want to double click, and you want to click on here, use custom text colors. This one I'll be doing green. Alright, apply GPU temp, use custom text colors. I'll be doing green once again, green. Alright, this, and you can use background as well, custom. So yeah, this is a green, apply OK. And now for these two, I'll be using another color, which is what maybe this memory clock. Okay, this, and use this. Alright, and maybe I should move all of these, right? Okay, all of these should be like this, right? And then FPS, something like that, FPS, and frame time. Alright, hold on. So, and now frame time, and this should work like this. Okay, so now FPS, I would like to use like red. Okay, a red color. and this one use custom colors as the white. Oh shit, no. Okay, so use custom text color, which is blue. Custom color, yeah, this. Hit OK. CPU clock, custom color, blue cyan. FPS is good. This, and now say for example this frame time, G frame time. So I would like to use maybe what color have we missed? Maybe something like this. Use, okay, a nice yellow would be great, and this one I'm just gonna use a white. Okay, hit apply, and now I'm gonna do all of these in white as well. Okay, use custom white, custom colors, choose white. Oh shit. Alright, sometimes you have to do this carefully. Alright, so I'm trying to make the video as short as possible, so I'm gonna have to edit and speed up those videos, or what I'm doing right here. Well, I could pause the video and resume once I finish, but yeah, I'm gonna have to re-edit the video and speed up the process. Alright, there. So now hit apply. Okay, so where is it? Custom colors. There. Okay. White. Yeah, now it's good. Now you're gonna add another add layer, insert. You're gonna double click this, you're gonna remove this, and I hit this. Okay, so basically you're gonna use a background color, say a background color as black. You're gonna hit OK, and you're gonna make it like something bigger. Next, something like that, and you're gonna cover the whole thing. Okay, now the FPS, I feel like it kind of drifted, so frame time, and it should work fine. Alright, so now it should work fine. Okay, so I could add like, what is it, brand new text layer. So right here I'm gonna write my name. Okay, use custom color. Bam. So, and I'm gonna add like 120. Oh, let's do it 150. Alright, and move it like this. Okay, so basically, yeah, now you're done. Now just after you've added this layer, that box thing, you click on layer and move to bottom. Okay, something like this. Okay, alright, and now make sure that you save it. So even if you're trying to import it as well, so I'm gonna save it as version 2. Alright, version 2, and now I can say I did share this. Say I share this on the video description, as you can see. So once you download this, alright, so you're gonna come here to layout, you're gonna click new, and you're gonna select load. Okay, load, and you're gonna import this version 2. Alright, and it's gonna just next, what you need to do is you're gonna move the box away. So for the GPU, you're gonna rename the GPU as per your GPU name. Alright, and you're gonna rename your CPU name as well as per your CPU name. Alright, so far so good. And now to preview this on there, all you gotta do is to go to MS Afterburner once again, and you wanna select all of these. Select by using the control. Okay, the control command. Keep holding control while you're scrolling down, or you can do it like this, like I'm doing right here, one by one. Did I select all of it? CPU usage, let's see, and then yeah, I did miss one though. Yeah, I missed one here. CPU temp. Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna rename this quickly, just CPU. Okay, CPU dot temp. Alright, and now what you need to do is to select all of it like this, like I'm doing. Okay, select all, CPU temp, and make sure to find CPU usage. Okay, CPU clock, RAM usage, frame rate, frame time, and make sure that you click on show in on-screen display. Okay, so what this will do, it will add the on-screen display in OSD. And so once you hit apply, okay, now go back there and you wanna move this. Okay, now select all of this, you wanna move it right here. So as you can see right here, it shows it kind of showing something like this. So it's not great. Now move it like this. Okay, so basically it's CPU clock, and then I'm just gonna CPU clock, move it here, and then this one will be CPU temp. Okay, CPU temp, CPU temperature, not GPU but CPU temperature. Okay, alright, so if you don't see it right here, you're gonna go to edit and you're gonna add, and now you're gonna find that CPU temperature, hit OK, hit OK once again, and now just go here. Alright, so make sure to remove this first, and now just you will see it, CPU temperature. Click this and hit OK, hit OK. Alright, so now it's gonna show something like this. Okay, so let me just move this up. CPU, GPU. Alright, holy. Alright, CPU clock. Alright, so it's CPU temp, right? Alright, CPU temperature, and then this RAM and frame time. Alright, now what we are getting this. Alright, so basically what you need to do is want to go back to monitoring, and then you want to make sure that everything is disabled once again. Alright, so basically select all. So CPU usage, CPU clock, RAM usage, frame rate, frame time, and make sure to uncheck that, hit apply. Okay, now it's gone. Now you can move this like as per required, yeah, something like that, and now you can move this up. Alright, something like that. Okay, now hit save as. This is version 2, saved, and yeah, you're good to go now. Just restart your game and it should be available. Okay, so it's close this. I'm gonna hit OK and setup plugins. Yeah, it's good now. Now you can like I know, like show this, and you can zoom in, zoom out, or whatever that you wanna do it. Alright, let's close and restart this. Alright, so I'm gonna double click this, open once again, Riva Tuner. What? Riva Tuner statistics, run as admin. Alright, showing on screen display. Okay, so this was off on the Riva Tuner. As you can see, show on screen display. Alright, now if you would like to say you wanna swap these, so you wanna double click here, and here you can choose any font. Okay, and if you'd like to make it smaller, something like that. Alright, so you can use bold, italic, and so on. Alright, but where's the thing right here? So you can do setup. You can increase this as big as you want. Let's go to setup, plugins, like that. Okay, now just move the box away. And now what is this? So this is frame time, and yeah, frame time. Use graph. Oh, nope, not good. Frame time, okay, there, frame. If I do this, I get ms 16, like 16 ms. Alright, so frame time, like maybe 60, and then frame time, so maybe 60 once again, and then I'm gonna FT. Alright, FT means frame time. Okay, it's a MS thing. Alright, so now it's showing that. So now if I just remove this frame time and I use a graph, I hit apply, it should look something like this, which will be crazy good. So let's say FPS 200. Alright, FPS 200, and this frame time, use custom color. Alright, something like this, and now just save as this saved. Okay, now you're good to go, guys. If this tutorial was helpful, I definitely give this video a thumbs up and let me know if this works for you or not. Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. Alright, now I can do full screen. Apply, keep changes.